Are you guys tired of showing up to a costume party and realizing that your costume is being worn by 4 different other people? Do you guys struggle on what to dress up as and find this a bit irritating? Well, this year, your dilemma is over. Hang around with me as I teach you how to create a grandma look that will make you this year's Halloween party sensation. About 2 years ago, I found myself thinking, what should I dress up as for Halloween? And then I thought, I should dress up as a grandma. Now let me tell you guys, my costume was a hit. I went trick-or-treating and everybody actually thought I was an old person. People were coming up to me and they were telling me, aren't you a bit too old to be trick-or-treating? That's when you know my costume was effective. Now, let me teach you guys how to create this look with only 5 items. These items include 2 sweaters, a wig, glasses, and a walker. Yes, you heard it right, a walker. It's either go big or go home. Now let's move on to our first step. For our first step, you will need a sweater. Go ahead and find any sweater that really fits the grandma look. I went on and got one of my mom's ponchos. You can go ahead and use a poncho also. I really thought this was gonna give me the look. Really important. It is really important for you to have a sweater that fits you bigger, that it's not your actual size. The reason for this is, woman, you do not want to be showing your curvilicious body. You do not see an 80-year-old woman with curves of a 20-year-old. The second reason why you have to wear a sweater that is bigger, it actually has to do with our second step. Now let's move on to our second step of what we need to create this costume. For our second step, we need another sweater. It really does not matter the size of the sweater as long as it's a sweater. What you're gonna do with this, you're gonna place it inside your sweater, and this will really create the illusion of a hunchback, you see? Okay, now that you have your hunchback, what's an old person without gray hair? Get it? Get your wig on. Let's move on to our third step. For our third step, you will need a wig, and for this wig, I purchased a gray wig. I actually purchased it at Kmart for only $10. Girls, and for any guys that have long hair, it is really important that your hair is up and that all of your hair is tucked inside. Now that I have my wig, it's time to move on to our fourth step. Our fourth step is grab some glasses. These are actually my mother's glasses. You can go ahead and use your own glasses, borrow your grandparents' glasses. It does not matter, as long as you look really blind. Okay, I look like a grandma now, right? Now let's move on to our fifth and most important step. For this next step, it is really important for you to get a walker. I borrowed this walker from my aunt, and I think the walker really gives it the final touch, and it is really cool, Now for this step, it is really important for you to walk like an old person. Girls, don't be walking like Beyonce. Guys, don't be walking like Justin Bieber. Please walk like an old person. Okay, now that you guys have the 5 items that you need, which are a wig, glasses, 2 sweaters, and a walker, it's time for you to own that Halloween party. And you know what? Whatever you do in life, it is really important that you do it with passion. Always be original. Never be afraid to let loose and have fun. So, now it's time for you to go to your Halloween party.